Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the zodiac sign Cancer and money. And yes, this does apply and pertain to the sun, moon, and ascendant. Well, anyway, people, the first thing I'll look at as far as the sign and money goes, well, Cancer may not be, Cancer is not an earth sign, but they still can actually surprisingly have pragmatism and practicality connected with money matters. Cancer is a sign that's fundamentally cautious, and this could apply to money as well. And Cancer can be very clinging, and this could be connected with their money and with their resources as well. Sometimes Cancer, because they're very emotional, they could spend occasionally on a whim, though. Cancer, of course, is a very moody and temperamental sign, so they may buy things according to their mood. There could be an occasional time of extravagance here and there, but generally speaking, Cancer is often very more cautious, I think, in regards to their finances. Now, Cancer too may often buy things that are for the home. It could be for decorating their home. It could be for home renovation and repair, things for their family. And so the thing too with Cancer is that as far as their money goes, anything with them, they are, they will buy often things that that could have some perhaps connection with their past. They may hang on to a lot of their possessions as opposed to selling them, not for the same reasons, say, that Taurus does, in order to save them and have them be more valuable later on. But Cancer will often have things that are associated with their past, and it's things that are of sentimental value as opposed to selling them later on. They like to retain a lot of their possessions, especially those that can be family related and that are connected with their past, that are nostalgic. Now, anyway, another thing as far as Cancer goes with money, well, Leo often falls on the second house cusp as far as Cancer goes. Now, I know I just stated before that Cancer is generally a fundamentally cautious sign, and they are, generally speaking, I believe, prudent as far as their finances go. They often cling to their money and have a strong propensity to do that. Now, Leo on the second house, however, in a solar or natal chart, Leo will often fall on the second house. Now, there can be an occasional time of extravagance for Cancer, and this could be at times when perhaps they might spend impulsively or on emotion. Cancer, of course, can be dominated by emotions, and this also shows that Cancer can be very magnanimous with their resources as well. And Cancer may generate money through a Leo field, such as entertainment, such as acting. There are a number of prominent actors, actresses that have a Cancer ascendant and have Leo on the second house cusp, such as legendary actor Robert De Niro, actress Angelina Jolie, the late great Alan Thicke is another one. Malcolm Jamal Warner, who was on The Cosby Show, has a Cancer ascendant and Leo on the second house cusp. So this actually, despite Cancer being a sign that is often can be timid and submissive and passive, they can actually go in. A lot of Cancer ascendant and sun sign people especially may go into the acting field. Now, another thing too is as far as Leo being on the second house cusp, Cancer may do well in cardiology, something with television, the entertainment field. It could be something where music, I mean, that's associated with entertainment. I had a prominent family member that had a Cancer Ascendant and Leo on the second house cusp, and she was an aspiring musician, but she never actually fulfilled her dreams, or it did not come to fruition, but that was a thing that she was aspiring to do in terms of making money. Now, also, Sagittarius often falls on the sixth house cusp in a solar or natal chart for the zodiac sign Cancer. And one thing that a Cancer may do as far as this goes, well, Sagittarius is associated with sports. Now, legendary former NBA player Michael Jordan has Sagittarius on the sixth house cusp, and he also has his moon in Sagittarius, his chart ruler, which, I mean, he has a Cancer Ascendant as well, and at the 13th critical degree at 13 degrees, imagine that. And another thing could be, even if it's sports related, doesn't necessarily have to be as far as an athlete, but could even be like working in sports medicine, doing grounds work in sports, doing something that's affiliated with the sports world somehow. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that would be a sports figure or athlete. Could even be somebody like an umpire, somebody that works in sports somehow, sports management, works in a store selling sports related items. Now, also some other possible things of employment for Sagittarius being on the sixth house cusp. Philosophy, something with religion, working as a professor in a college environment, something in travel, could be working as a pilot, working in a travel agency, being a cruise director, explorer. Now, also, what this shows to me too, that Sagittarius being often on the sixth house cusp in a solar or natal chart for Cancer, is that Cancer can put a lot of exuberance and enthusiasm into the work that they're doing. Sixth house could be about the service you perform for others, so there could be a lot of that Sagittarian exuberance injected into this, and that expansiveness and that optimism. And anyway, last but not least, well, as far as the 10th house of career goes, well, Pisces or Aries will often fall on the 10th house cusp for Cancer when in a solar or natal chart for the zodiac sign Cancer. Now, if Pisces is on the 10th house cusp, then Cancer may do something Pisces related, such as working in spirituality, the metaphysical, something in chemicals, such as working as a chemist, doing pharmaceutical work. Hazardous waste management could be another example. Something more specific, a radon inspector, working something connected with water, such as oceanography, or a marine biologist, something with illusion, like working in special effects in the movies, or working as a magician, illusionist. Now, if Aries falls on the 10th house cusp, then Cancer may flourish in a career that's Aries related, such as working in the military, a job perhaps connected with metals, doing like construction work, for example, doing something in a leadership capacity, perhaps doing something that's connected with combat, like martial arts field could be another example, and doing something perhaps even say welding, something that we're working with fire, working as a firefighter. So those are some things to look at as far as the zodiac sign Cancer and money goes. And anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the zodiac sign Cancer and money. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be talking about the zodiac sign Leo and money. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.